Hello dear students, I, Miss Archana Gawale, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, welcome you all to the e-learning platform of Maratha Vidya Prasarak Samaj, KRT Arts, BH Commerce and AM Science College, Nasik. Dear students, we are starting with the syllabus of Marketing and Salesmanship for the class FYB Com Semester 2. In the previous lecture, we studied about the psychology of salesmanship. In today's lecture, we are going to focus on process of selling. The process of selling includes the following points or steps. The first step is pre-sales presentation. Second, prospecting. Third, pre-approach. Fourth, approach. 5. Sales presentation. 6. Handling of objections. 7. Close. 8. After sales follow-up. We will study all these stages one by one. The first step in the process of selling is pre-sales preparation. A salesman has to serve the customers and must identify a customer's problem and prescribe a suitable solution. For this, a salesman must be familiar with the product characteristics, the market, the organization, and the techniques of selling. Also, he must know the customer himself and the company. He must know buying motives and buying behavior of the customers or prospects. He should be aware of current competition and market environment. Second stage is prospecting. A salesman has to seek potential customers who are his prospect, that is, probable buyers. A prospect has unsatisfied need, ability to buy, and willingness to buy. Prospecting relates to locating prospect. They can be through present customers, other salesmen, phone directions, or by direct cold canvassing. This prospects must of course be accessible to salesmen. Thus, prospecting is similar to the seeking function for the total marketing activities. Third stage is pre-approach. After locating a prospect, salesman should find out the needs and problems, his preferences and behavior. The product may have to be tailored on the specific requirement of the customer. On the basis of the adequate information of the customer's wants and desires, salesman can prepare his plan of sales presentation or interview. The sales presentation should match to the needs of the individual prospect. It should enable the salesman to handle his prospect smoothly through the buying process, that is, during the sales talk. Fourth stage is approach. The next step is approach, where the salesman comes face to face with the prospect. The, the approach has two parts, that is, obtaining an interview, the first contact. He may use for this telephone reference or an introduction from another customer and his business card. The salesman must be able to attract the prospect's attention and get him interested in the product. It is very important to avoid being dismissed before he is able to present his product. Fifth stage is sales presentation. After the salesman has found a prospect and he has matched the customer's wants with his product, he becomes ready to make a sales presentation. The sales presentation is closely related to the buying process of customers. The sales interview should generally go according to the AIDA theory, that is attention, interest, desire, and action. Attention is attracted and interest is gained. The salesman at this point can increase the interest through smart and lively sales talk together with the proper demonstration. Sometimes visual aids are also used in sales demonstration. These are the common for capital goods or machineries. After explaining the product characteristics and expected benefits, the salesman should find out customers' reactions. The prospective customers' also queries and doubt must be clearly answered. The salesman should find the customer satisfied. A satisfied sales presentation must be clear, complete, assertive about product's superior performance and be able to gain the confidence of the prospect. Sixth stage is handling of objections. At any stage of sales interview, the prospect may attempt to postpone the purchase or resist to purchase. A good salesman must consider an objection as an indication of how the prospect's mind is working. The clever salesman should welcome an objection, interpret it correctly, and will avoid it tactfully without arguing with the customer. Seventh step is close. The close is the act of actually getting the prospect's concern to buy. It is culmination of the efforts so far made by the salesman and is the climax of the entire sales process. It is very important for salesmen to be alert and find out the right moment for closing the deal. This is the psychological or reaction movement at which the minds of salesmen and prospects are roomed together. The salesman watches every sign of prospect willing to buy and shall apply the close. A sales is never completed until the product is finally in the hands of satisfied customer. The last stage is after sales follow up. This stage is the post sale contacts. The salesman, after obtaining the order, arranges for dispatch and delivery of the product, facilitate grant of credit, reassures the customer on the wisdom of his purchase decision, and minimizes dissatisfaction if any. The salesman should contact the customers periodically to maintain his goodwill. A sale is made not in the minds of salesman nor over the consumer, but in the minds of the buyer. A salesman should have the quality of empathy, that is, reading customers' mind. This will provide the salesman accurate information of buyer's motives, feelings, emotions, attitude, etc. Thank you.